Yo, what is good? My anniversary for what is good, yo? Golden Kamuy! Um, there's not a lot I can say about this show that I haven't already said in multiple videos already, so I'll just get to the point of this week's episode. Seeing uh, just what the father of our huntress Aspa really thought and how he kind of was as a kid and whatnot makes me very interested in the future of just how they're going to go about handling these characters, man. Uh, it looks like his actual name has something very much so to do with these tattoos, the catching a wolf or catching up to a wolf, I think was his real name in the native language over there. So, or that's the name that his wife gave him. But it doesn't make me feel any better knowing this information and then seeing someone realize that she figured out something, right? Because the next step is then asking her, hey, when we said this and that, what made you make this face? Like, oh, I didn't remember anything. If that's what you're thinking. Like I would hate for that to be the way she kind of is now going to be called out by one of the most obvious people who can smell deceit, or like he can probably tell if you're lying or if you get like nervous and stuff like that. So, man, I really have lost focus when it comes down to the mission at hand, like what they're actually trying to do anymore in the case of the cold. And I just love the characters. I figured out I love the characters when I actually started tearing up towards the end. I'll talk about that towards the end of these. Um, but just knowing that this woman who just got broken out of jail was some upclass brung like woman, it kind of showcases how this world, anybody can become what they need to be as long as they're A, willing to do it, and B, already have the capability of surviving on their own. Anybody who can't just live and survive on their own, aka these like three, right? Like, sir, the father just died recently, but he was in a prison living, passing out tattoos to money, right? Like, his end of his life was something of a interesting way to go when it comes down to he wasn't just rotting away in a jail cell. He was giving a whole bunch of people chances to get rich and to become whatever they want as long as they somehow used all of the tattoos to their knowledge. And the thing about it is you don't give out that information unless you think you're going to die. Unless you think something's going to go wrong for you in your life, why would you give up all that money and gold that you could be giving to a family member? You could be giving to your daughter, so, or not even giving it to your daughter, sell the gold and get what you need so you can, take care of her. It's that type of stuff that gives me hope for whatever is going to happen doesn't absolutely destroy every character in here. And if I'm a guessing man, I think the gold is going to be lost. Sure, that's the title of the show, and it would kind of defeat the purpose if they don't get it, I guess, for some people. But for me, just because it's the title of the show, I see it more as a red herring in the case of it's just the goal. It's just the focus of what every character is about, but it doesn't necessarily mean someone's going to end up getting it and walking out alive with it, right? Or even getting it in general and not just like dying alongside it. So very, very cool stuff. I honestly teared up when I saw the Immortal save the one person we have started the show with, and it's kind of crazy how quickly, easily, and fast people can die in this show. So to think that a person who was a prisoner with tattoos and already had his tattoos figured out is alive still throughout all this truly blows my mind with how much effort and detail has gone into just personalizing these characters and making them so obvious as in who they are, what they're about, and who they kind of still fight for even when they're not around. Like, you gotta remember, one big reason why he's with the Huntress still is, sure, I think he likes her, the escape artist. Like, I don't think he dislikes her to be around her and stuff like that. But the other part of that is because he was told by the man that he truly respects and truly wants to see again, and here we are. So I can't wait to see what you guys are thinking. Let me know in the comments down below. Please drop a like so it helps with the notifications going to you guys. It does help out a lot. For some reason, when I post too early, people want to give me dislikes. I guess it's because they're too lazy to find somewhere else to watch the episode and they watch it here. But that being said, it's no skin off my nose. I just hope you guys can get these videos and we can talk about them as soon as possible. So with that being said, take care and peace.